All right, peace. What's going on, y'all? Just got back from the farmers market. Y'all know about the farmers market because I've been talking about it for a while. Hope y'all get down there and get you some. They still got a lot of good stuff going on all the way out to the end of the year. And today I picked up some ginger, which I know that when you see ginger, it's supposed to be kind of on a small side. But here's a big piece because this is a organically grown ginger, but it's the deepest root from which the other smaller parts of the root begin to grow. So I was munching on this all the way home, and yes, it's a little hot and it's a little strong, but ginger is one of the roots that is like one of the strongest roots that you could eat. We all know about it. Just Google that shit. That shit is the most powerful shit that you can fuck with, among others. But this is a really, really good one. So I picked up some of that as well. And before I go on, let me just say to you that eating healthy does not necessarily extend your life. What it does is it allows you to refresh your body because you get a new body every year. It allows you to refresh your body so that you don't have any debilitating illnesses. You got to go in the hospital for this, you hurt for that, or you can't this, that, all kinds of things. So you want to live the length of life that you chose when you decided to come to Earth and pick your parents, but you want to live them so that you be able to live out the experiences you came here to live. You don't want to have to alter your life because of illness. So it doesn't extend your life. It just makes it harder for you to experience the things. If you don't take care of your health, it makes you harder to experience the things you came here to experience. All right? So today I picked up these are sprouts. And yes, they are dandelion sprouts. And they got the same, and dandelion sprouts are basically baby plants. Before they get too large. And so as sprouts, they're not as bitter for those of you who can't take the bitter taste. But I like sprouts because what I do is I put them on a sandwich. I'll have some, which is not that good, of course. I have some kamut spelt bread, but there are no good breads, okay? And most of the foods that we eat are not unnecessarily good because you're supposed to eat from the higher source, which is the trees. Anything below the trees is medicine to heal. And we all need that because I grew up in Harlem in the city. So I constantly got to eat greens because I'm constantly healing and refreshing the body, okay, to finish out my experiences. So a lot of things that we do eat are better than normal. For instance, I will say that we sometimes use coconut oil, but coconut oil is not, it's okay if you're going to use oil. If you have to use oil, use the coconut oil and maybe add in whatever will enhance and put back the nutrition in it. But there is one brand of coconut oil that I recommend, and that is the brand that's made by the same people who make the Castile soaps. That's an organic brand, and it keeps a lot of the nutrition that it has in it. Anything lower than that, oil, unless it's a natural oil, it doesn't work too well for your body. But the melanin that you have adds the nutrition to the oil. But now if you're talking about lard and Crisco and all of that, that's where your heart disease come from. That's where your heart attacks, that's where your strokes and all the illnesses that people complain to me about, including not being able to get their penis to rise. I get a lot of young brothers. Here I am, 62, and I can't even keep my shit down. And you calling me and you're 30 and you can't keep it up. I'm like, yo, something ain't right. Something in your food that is incorrect. So you have to eat more sunlight. What sunlight is fruits. Sunlight permeates the fruits, and that sunlight is love. So the fruits, that's why the fruit tastes sweet, because it has love in it from the sun. Okay, so you eat more fruits, and that you call it sugar. So you go out and you buy cakes, and the Negro will buy like velvet cake and all of this kind of stuff. That is called false love, fake love, and that's what you're going to attract in your life. Okay, so pies and cakes and all of those sweets, that is chocolate, that is false, fake love, and diabetes is the end result of a lot of that. And diabetes means that there is a lack of love that you seek, which is fruit. Okay? Sunlight from the sun, make the fruit grow, and the trees say, hey, yo, look what we got for you. And so that's why I did so many years of tree tours. Unfortunately, people are not interested in that. They like false love. But I got what I needed out of it, and those who were on the tours got real love. Okay, so if I were you, if you're 30 to 35, begin to change now so that when the time comes, because they're grabbing up a lot of food and changing the structure of it and making it more toxic. So work on yourself now so that you won't have trouble looking for this stuff later on, trying to find out what it is and learn what it is. How can I know what this, that, and the other? Study the things that I've been teaching my classes and that I'm now teaching my my girlfriend now. Get into the phyllotaxis. Discover what that is. Look it up. Okay? And get into the science of the plants so that you will know where it comes from, why the different varieties, and so get into the binomial nomenclatures. All right? Peace, my girl, Sherry. Be talking to you, all right? Peace.